idea for a nightmare. My character is having fun playing the piano when he decides to record the audio. So, after recording the audio, he decides to sit down and listen to the audio like he's recording with another device now. So, he then looks back at the video of him listening to the audio, and he notices a dark shadow moving in the background. So, scared and nervous, he tells his dad, and his dad starts talking weirdly. Like, he starts saying, "Oh yeah, I know. I'm not your dad, though." And I say, "Well, how's that? You sound exactly like my dad." And then he starts emerging from the darkness, and it looks like my dad. And I close my eyes to pretend like I didn't see him coming or whatever. So I then say, "Alright, Dad, you can stop joking now. I know that that's you," in like a kind of like scared type voice. And then I open my eyes like a little bit where I could sort of see him, but he wouldn't be able to see that I'm seeing him. And then I could see that it's him, but the face shifts, almost like it's trying to turn into like a robotic face or whatever. And even though I hear him talking, his mouth isn't moving. And he starts saying, "I'm something else, but I'm here to protect you." And then I start beginning to be okay with him being like this because it's not him, it's something else. But the creature won't tell me what he did with my dad. So I start finding out as the days continue, he's ordering a whole bunch of different masks and costumes or whatever. And as he is, these police are going missing with a lot of secret hidden Area 51 stuff going missing. And they're reporting seeing a creature that matches the same identity of the mask that the creature pretending to be my dad is being. Okay, so the next horror idea is these creatures are known for helping humans and stuff like that, and fighting along with heroes. So these creatures would be a little bit bigger and buffer than a human. So one day, a group of police end up investigating this place where there's a rotting stench, almost like a dead body could perhaps be there. They end up going, and in short terms, they find one of those hero creature things, but it looks twisted, nightmarish, zombified. So, out of fear, they tell it to speak immediately, because they could speak before, but this one wasn't speaking, and they said if it didn't speak, they were going to cut it down. And then one appeared behind them, but he had some sort of goggles, like eye-enhancing goggles to see in the dark. And then another one appeared beside him, and then suddenly there were 6 police officers. So they were all getting surrounded or whatever. So 2 were gonna fight the 1, and then 3 were gonna go fight the 2. While the other 2 were just waiting. So suddenly, the 3 that were gonna fight the 2, one got shot in the back of the head, blowing off the eye and part of the brain. And then the other 2 that were with that one got attacked by the 2 creatures. So then, the 2, I believe, that were gonna fight the one alone. another creature had appeared and smashed the head of one of them, while another one came from the darkness and stabbed the other police officer in the neck, leaving it to only the one or two in the middle, whatever. We'll say there were two in the middle. So one started getting devoured by the whole group, and another one emerged from the darkness. This one had 4 or 5 copies of itself that looked different from the other one, but they looked similar to the other one as well, and they were all copies. And they all together started eating one of the police, and one of the police ran into the darkness, found this kitchen or whatever, and hid behind the counter. So then one of the creatures, after everything got silent and you couldn't hear anyone being eaten, it jumped onto the counter and started sniffing towards his head. And one of the creatures was emerging from the officer's left, while one emerged from the right. And basically they surrounded him and slowly, creepily crawled to him before they devoured him altogether.